guys, my name is Karshina of Honeysuckle Apothecary, Honeysuckle Witch on Instagram, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about 7 mini morning rituals to elevate your goddess vibes. Okay, so I know we're all busy. I'm a mom. I have 2 beautiful, gorgeous, handsome boys, and a lot of my viewers are moms, and even though we're heavily and spiritually into our practice as witches or spiritualists, or try to be as much as we can, we're so busy that I want to give you a few small ways that you can kind of make yourself just feel high, on a cloud somewhere, and things to make you just remember who you are, that you are goddess. Like, what's goddess vibrations? We're raising and elevating our goddess vibrations in 7 mini morning rituals. Okay, so I'm looking at my laptop screen down here to see exactly. This whole thing is on honeysuckleapothecary.com. You can read it if you want. I wrote it so long ago. I started my writing blog, before I started my YouTube channel, like 6 months before. So a lot of these videos that I'm doing now, I want to make video versions of what I have written. I'm trying to stick to the script or what I wrote, but I don't really want to do that either because I don't want to be reading off a screen. So I'm just gonna talk about each topic, and it should line up with what's on the site if you want to go look at it. And also to give you a different perspective, so maybe you can do both, Anyways, let's get started. So the first thing that I always tell people, and I always remind myself and remind others, and when people come to me and say that they don't have time for different rituals, or they can't do this lengthy, full moon ritual right now because they have to get up at 6 in the morning, or they have kids they have to get to bed at night, or whatever it may be. And what I always say is, then just meditate. Meditation doesn't take long. You can do it before you can turn the shower on, meditate for 5 minutes, then hop in the shower. You can do it right after you get out the shower. You can do it early in the morning when you first get out of bed. You can drop down and meditate. It don't always have to be an Indian pose. You can be sitting up in Commission style, which is, feet flat on the floor at that right angle between your thigh and your calves, hands open on your thighs, and back straight. The important thing you want to remember when you meditate is your back needs to be straight, because you want the flow of energy to be smooth between your chakras points. Okay, you don't want it to be stuck or stagnant, which is what can happen when your back is curled or anything like that. So meditation, if you can't do anything else, you can do 5 minutes worth of meditation. Maybe you can do 10, but even 5 minutes will clear your mind, make you feel better, help you remember who the fuck we are, help you to remember who you are. You're a goddess, and really help you to be more productive throughout the day. So set your intention for what you want to accomplish that day. We could say success, we could say abundance, we could say growth, we could say peace, we could say protection, whatever we're feeling and calling on at that moment, because I was thinking you could also say money, and meditate and focus and do your meditation on this. So this is one of the easiest things that I think everybody can find 5 minutes at least of their day, and then you can build from there, because you'll love it. Once you do it, you'll love it. And what I always tell people also is that when you meditate, it's not always going to be clear and clarity and rainbows and sunshine and clouds and birds and the sun and the moon when you close your eyes. It's going to be thoughts racing through your head, because that's how we live. We are busy people, So it's going to be thoughts racing through your head, back and forth, and let it happen. But then when you realize it's happening, go back to clarity. Go back to whatever you're focusing on. Go back to the word you were focusing on, or go back to your breath, or go back to what you were seeing at first, because you're going to have these moments of clarity and confusion when you meditate. But the more you meditate, the more clarity you'll have, and the less confusion you'll have, okay? So you'll want to, the feeling of it is just, but yes, I love my meditation. And I'm loving my little corner over here, guys. My little corner of the world that I just created right here. It's just gorgeous. And I have my little plant. I have Buddha. You can't see it, but maybe once I get everything right in here, we can do a tour, because I'm redoing everything in my house and I'm making it in the image of me, which is, you know, meditation, relaxation, and spirituality, and deep connection to the spirit realm and spirit worlds, and protection and beauty and love and romance and everything gorgeous. So if you want to see that, let me know, because we're doing big things. Anyways, okay, so meditation, yes. So that's the first way that you can just do 5 minutes and elevate that vibration just a little bit higher and higher. Matter of fact, that's a good one to start with. Next one is pull a card. So for all my tarot readers out there, all my cartomancy readers, which is playing cards, and all my oracle card readers, you know, we know that the deck has so many lessons and guidance and messages from the spirit realm, from your direct ancestors, or whatever spirits want to have something urgent to speak to you and tell you that day. The tarot deck is a way for them to tell you clearly, and you get that guidance throughout the day. And an easy way for you to level up that vibration and know that you are being your best self throughout the day, and you're doing what you need to, accomplishing what you need to accomplish throughout that day, would be to pick just one card a day. If you're just learning the tarot, this is a great way to learn the tarot. If you're not learning the tarot, if you're not interested in learning the tarot, you just want to be able to have that guidance, oracle cards are good, because a lot of them tell you the message directly on the front of them, and without having to, you know, try to go deeper like you would in the tarot. But either way, if you're learning tarot, you know, this is a great way to get it in your mind and to meditate and focus on one card a day. So you shuffle your deck up, and you maybe one flips out, then that's your card. If not, you shuffling till, you know, you feel like you need to stop, and you pull that card. And before doing that, you can just ask your question or your guidance, and you could just say something simple like, what do I need to know today? What do the spirits want me to know today? What should I focus on today? And which way am I being guided to live my life on today? Or, you know, something to just give you inspiration and focus and clarity for that day. So yeah, that's a great one. So pull your cards daily in the morning, and I think you will appreciate and love that, and learn more about your spirit world and who's around you and what they want you to know. Okay, so pull a card. The next one, I know it's January right now, but in Virginia, it feels like it could be May or April right now in Virginia, because it's warm. It's like 66 degrees outside right now, but something that I like to do, which is a whole nother topic, global warming is real. But anyways, something that I like to do in the spring and in the summertime, and even in the fall, and shoot, I've been known to go out there in the winter too. That's just me, is I like to walk, fix my tea, go on what I call a tea walk, you know? I'm a garden witch also. I'm a garden and herbal witch is the main thing that I do. I'm a herbal witch, so everything that involves herbs, from tinctures to tonics to syrups, cough syrups to vitamins, mineral supplements, to teas, and to growing my own herbs, and to drying my own herbs, and to smoking my own herbs, witch cigarettes, to all these different things that I do with the herbal, to make my own loose incense, and I also make my candles with them. We just had a contest that ends today as I'm recording this video, right? No, it ended yesterday. And one of the things that you win is my luxury loaded candle, where I infuse the herbal oil and the herbs into the coconut wax candles. Anyways, I digress. Anyways, you make your tea, you know, in the morning. So you wake up and you make your tea. You can do this with coffee too, which I have done in the winter. But in the spring and summer, usually it's some type of tea. And I also do chai tea in the winter. So, side note, that's really good. Try it. But yeah, I make my tea, and then I go out into the garden in my backyard, and I will do a walk through my garden. I call this a tea walk. My deck and my garden are not that big, but they're big enough for me to squish every plant I could possibly do. So that's what I do in the mornings. I just go out and walk through my garden with my tea and just check on all my beautiful plants. And I do this even when I have to work in the morning. Check on all my beautiful plants, smell them, talk to them, listen to them, let them smell me, hear me, see me. You know, it's a spiritual experience. It's for anybody out there, witch or not, who gardens every day, know that it's spiritual. It's a spiritual experience being able to feel them and just everything, you know. It's an elemental vibration and connection and oneness that exists between me and the dirt, the soil, the minerals, the insects, the plants, the herbs, the leaves, the stems, you know, of the whole plant itself, as well as the birds, the trees, you know. It's just the whole thing, just being out in nature, period. Just taking those nature walks, period, and communing with the sun, listening to the water or whatever. I have a lake behind my house, so it's awesome and it's relaxing, and it really connects you with your higher source, you know. And so I do this in the mornings before I go to work. So, but it doesn't take long. I'm not walking around, you know, the lake or nothing. I'm just going in my backyard with my tea that I'm gonna drink in the morning anyways, or coffee, and sipping it and feeling the herbs and what they're for. Lemon balm is a good one for relaxation and anxiety that I'm thinking about right now, which I want is the lemon balm tea, and that just to feel it working and going through your system, and smelling it with your senses and tasting it and seeing it and feeling the relaxation and anxiety go away. Relaxation come and anxiety go away while you're out communing with nature. Like the whole thing, you know, I could talk about it forever because it's my favorite thing. Is going out with Onile, Mother Earth. But yeah, that's one of the ways. Just go out, sip your tea, sit, think, feel, 5 minutes, and then come back in. First thing in the morning or after work, you know? But these are many morning rituals, so do it in the morning. These are the things I like to do before I go to work. I don't do all of them every day. I do 1, 2, whatever I feel led to. Whatever I feel led to. I'm not gonna, you know, it's just whatever you feel led to. Try it, or whatever you can do, try it. So that's the tea walk, okay? Next is prayer. Now, one of the things I like to say, not my quote, but I like to say that meditation is listening to God and prayer is talking to God. So if you're doing meditation, you should be doing prayer. If you're doing prayer, you should be doing meditation, because the two work together, one and one. And when I mean prayer, I mean dropping to your knees if you want. You don't have to. Looking up to the sky, hands closed. If these are options, these are not things that you have to do. Or you could even be writing. When you write that intent, when you're writing your petition, that's a prayer. When you're telling the universe what you want, when you're telling God or the higher source or the source what you want and what you need and what you're grateful and you're thankful of, that's a prayer. That's a form of a prayer in the form of script, or the form of verbal, in the form of music, whatever it may be, singing. Those are all prayers, because you're telling the universe, or you're asking the universe, or you're saying thank you to the universe. You're talking to someone. You're talking to your higher source, the higher source, your higher self, God, whatever it may mean to you. So if they go hand in hand. So meditate, prayer, okay? If you drop down, if you say you are a knee dropper, I'm just saying, I do both. I've done that. I've done all of the things I'm speaking about. But anyways, when you first get out of bed, drop to your knees and pray. When you first get out of bed, put your hands up in the sky, look in the air, and pray, or tell the universe what you want, or say thank you. Gratitude is the number one way. Gratitude and love are the number one ways you can connect to and commune and be in your higher self. Elevate yourself to the vibrations you want to be at throughout the day. So yeah, prayer, exactly. So the next one, this one is fun. The next mini morning ritual that I like to do, especially on the weekends, you know, or when I'm going out somewhere, or whenever, is to enchant my makeup. Now, there's a lot of different ways to do this, but if you think about it, makeup brushes, all of that is enhancing our looks. It's beauty. It's a beauty spell. Okay, in itself, it's what we call in witchcraft a glamour spell, glamour magic. Okay, we're beautifying ourselves. So why not add a little intention and a little focus to what you're doing? Okay, so some of the ways I do this, let's say we do the gold highlighter, which I like to do. Just some examples. You can take your gold highlighter, then you can hold it in your hand, and you can say, "Thank you, gold highlighter. You are the witch. These are magic." Okay, so know that. Thank you, gold highlighter, in this with your words, okay? you know, for making me beautiful, for making me shine and golden like a goddess that I am. Thank you, golden highlighter, for attracting gold into my life. As I put the gold on my face, so gold is attracted into my face, into my pockets, into my wallet, into my bank account. Thank you, and so it is. Boom. Okay, so that's like a little, you can do these different things. With blush, I'll say, or concealer. May you know, may my flaws be concealed and my perfections be favored, or something like that. Or may the blush, you know, just whatever, make it up, whatever, make it up. It's you, it's yours, it's what you want, make it up. Put that intent on it. An even more in-depth way would be to light a candle over it, or put crystals on it. You can sit a crystal or a geo to sit your makeup on a geo, or sit your makeup brushes on a geo, so they bring out your best features, and so you're always gorgeous, or so you're alluring, and so you get the things you want out of life, or wherever it may be. So yeah, so I would do that usually before. If I'm doing crystals, of course you want them to sit on it the night before and use them in the morning. Same thing if you're lighting a candle in front of it and speaking, or you could just speak it over these things before you put it on your face. Okay, so that is enchanting your makeup, a mini morning ritual to have you looking gorgeous and beautiful. Okay, so another one would be showers of blessings. That is when you take a shower, you basically using the water as a shower of blessing and as a cleansing agent, and the soap to cleanse your spirit, soul, mind, and body. Okay, so it's just like the same way you would do a cleansing bath, except I call it showers of blessings, because not only is it cleansing the dirt and the old and the negative and low vibrations off of us, is raining down to us love and growth and wisdom and peace and abundance, or whatever you call on. Okay, so it's showers of blessings, cleanse and showers of blessings. And I do that, it's good, you can do that every morning. It's not hard, you speaking it. Okay, just know your words are the spell, your words are the magic. Okay, your body is the ritual. You understand? Like, you are making these things happen. Okay, so it doesn't take always a whole circle and candle circle and pinnacles and incense, and I love all those things and I do all those things, but it doesn't always take that. It takes your, and even in that, it's your words that activate it. You understand? It's your words that activate that spell. So showers of blessings. Make it happen, make it rain, whatever you want it to be. And the last one is the Shea ritual. It is crazy. I forgot this one was up here and I've just started, because these are things that I always do, but you know, you do stuff and you feel the spirit and the magic behind it, but you can't always express it or remember why you know, put pen to paper and like, as this being a magical thing, but it's January again, so the weather is crazy here sometimes, but shea butter has just been a game changer this season. Like, I always love shea butter, but I've never put it on my face, and because I have oily skin and I have sensitive skin. Good for sensitive, but you wouldn't think shea would be good for oily skin, but come to find out, shea butter has a score of 0. Its comedogenic rating is 0, which is the rating to show you how will this oil basically clog your pores or not. So the lower the score, the better, and shea butter is 0. So, and in the winter, even though I have oily and sensitive skin, I get like dry patches here and here and some, yeah. And like, so I started doing the shea butter. My sister actually told me about this, and after I did my research, I decided to try it, and it was a game changer. This golden gem, beautiful nut tree, you know, this shea butter is a game changer. Not only did it dry out moisturize the dry spots, but it also faded dark marks, gave me a golden, beautiful, moisturized glow. I mean, shea butter, game changer. I also use shea butter as a natural sunscreen in the summertime, in the hotter months. Black people will burn, but most of the time, all melanated people need is something light on your skin, like shea butter. And all what that's gonna do is it's gonna protect your skin. It's not, and the thing I think some people get confused with is thinking shea butter will prevent you from getting, you know, keep your complexion the way you want it to be, but prevent you from getting darker, which is not true. All shea butter does is protect you from, all sunscreen does is protect you from being sunburned, and which is exactly what shea butter does. So Just another use for it that I do in the summertime. But it was just new with the face. I use it for soap. I use it for my son's eczema. Okay, but the ritual, all these beautiful things that the Shea has done for us, as melanated and non-melanated people, as a diverse people, you know, diverse group of people that we are here in America and all over the earth. It still does so much for us. And the Shea ritual is basically a commune with the shea butter, the shea nut tree, the spirit that this came from, because it is a spirit and it's spiritual in itself. So while you're rubbing the shea butter in your hands, you're thinking about it, you're giving thanks for this shea nut tree, you're giving thanks for this spirit and this vibration of peace, this vibration of healing, this vibration of growth and abundance from the people who make it and sell it and get so much for it. So this is what we're communing with, and you're rubbing it on yourself. You're saying thank you for this golden glow you're giving me. Thank you for healing my skin. Thank you for raising my vibration. Okay, so you know, this can be after the showers and after your bath, after your shower of blessings. You just go into that Shea ritual. Okay, so that's my 7, guys. Those are my 7 top things that I like to do during the week to raise my elevation, remind me of who I am when I go out into this world of craziness, and just keep me in my spiritual sanctified bubble and keep my mind focused the way it's supposed to be. Keep my third eye open and keep my mind clear and keep me high. So I'm all day I'm feeling high. Okay? So high vibrations only. Good vibrations only. Okay, guys? So I hope you like these 7. Tell me which one you like the most. Tell me which one you're going to try out. Make sure you are subscribed to me on IG at HoneysuckleWitch. Make sure following me. Make sure you are subscribed to me on here, on YouTube. Check out my website at honeysuckleapothecary.com and stay tuned, because we're going to be doing big things on this channel. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you know every time I post a video. Love, peace, and love.